Very good evening, friends. So today we are going to prepare Andhra style chicken curry, right? Yeah, this is a chopped onions, some sliced green chilies, some chopped tomatoes. This is some poppy seeds paste. This is coconut paste. ठीक है? प्याज हो गए, हरी मिर्च हो गई, टमेटोज हो गए, पॉपी सीड्स यानी कि पोस्ते का दाना उसका पेस्ट है, और ये कोकोनट नारियल का पेस्ट है. ठीक, मस्टर्ड ऑयल यहाँ हमारा गर्म हो गया है. ठीक है. Just now what do we have to do? We need to get some fresh curry leaves, right? So these are our fresh curry leaves, as you can see, fresh right from the pods. You can just take it up, right? Because this is Andhra style. So wait, I was saying that this is Andhra style, so there should be some nice curry leaves flavor, so that it looks like really Andhra style chicken, right? So we'll just, what do we have to do? We'll just have to put this into hot oil, right? It will become a little crisp, and then we'll put it in this small blender, and we will just make it a smooth powder, right? See, start to pop away, okay? And as it gets popped away, you just have to take it out, right? Yeah, the water is there, so you should be a little careful. You just have to take it out. You just have to put this all into this blender, right? So now we got some nice flavor came upon the oil, right? This is one of the cuisines जिसमें oil को flavor करके हम So we'll put some cumin seeds, right? Some cinnamon sticks, one or two of the big cardamom, and very important, we'll put some bay leaves. बस एक दो फ्लेवर के लिए डालेंगे. नहीं, थोड़ा ही चाहिए हमें. You have to put some nigella seeds, okay? Little bit sugar, nigella seeds as well. I will have to wait as it इधर एक नाला और बांध दो जो इधर वाला खुल गई है. ये तुम्हारी इधर वाली अलमारी का. Nice fragrance. Now just have to wait to get our onions golden brown, right? By the time this is getting done, you can also add a pinch of salt to this, so that this changes color even quicker, right? By the time now we can just have a look at our nice chicken which we just took out from the freezer. has got nothing. So it's got only lemon juice, red chili powder, turmeric as you can see all over, and some ginger garlic paste. Right? So this has been kept in the freezer for around a couple of hours for the marination. Now we'll have to put one more small amount of ginger garlic paste onto this. Yeah. Just occasionally you can stir it up. In between, as the onion starts to get translucent in color, slowly and gradually. By the time this gets its color, we'll just crush these leaves and we'll just put these aside so that we can use it later on, right? Yeah, welcome back. So now you can see as the onion starts to change its color from translucent to pink, from pink to little golden. So generally with a lots of vegetables we also use the onions in this particular form, a little translucent in color, and then we add whatever ingredients. Suppose we are cooking chicken, so at this point of time also we can put up chicken here. But since this recipe calls for that we need to put the chicken when the onions turn a little golden brown, so we just have to wait. As you can see, this is the beautiful mustard oil is bubbling away, and of course the colors of onion, a little pink, the green chilies, the lovely green, and also a couple of whole spices and the whole red chili which I have added, just a few for the taste and for the fragrance. Absolutely delicious. Fragrance called absolutely delicious. Hey, welcome back. So as you can see, our onions almost started to turn a beautiful golden brown in color, right? And now we are ready to add the ginger garlic paste. In will go the ginger garlic paste, and as you can see, tomatoes. It's an option, as a matter of fact. If you want to add tomatoes, you can add tomatoes as well. But if you do not like tomatoes, and if you do not want the chicken's gravy to be that enjoyable or that thick, so there's no hard and fast rule. You can avoid the tomatoes as well, right? Cooking is a renowned passion in itself. Since I was a kid and I was not able to reach the kitchen platform, as a matter of fact, since then I have been looking my mother, and I have been smelling the wonderful fragrances, and as I can hear from her as well, she says I was very good at recognizing spices. I don't know how. Maybe probably because of my grandmother, which I have gotten from my ancestral's house. So yeah, I will continue. We are going to add this small amount of ginger garlic paste onto this, right? Not very much. As you can see, this is around like 20 to 25 grams to be appropriate. And because this is so you'll have to be a little quick as you add the ginger garlic paste. You'll have to just quickly saute your material so that it doesn't get stick to the sides of your wok or the kadhai which we use traditionally. Actually, the utensils are also very important. In whatever utensils you cook your meals, accordingly they have a different taste. If suppose the same dish we are going to cook in a pressure cooker, so it would have a different taste. But the dishes which call for a specific utensils, only those should be used, right? So what I was saying, I was very good at recognizing spices, and slowly and gradually as I grew up, my passion for cooking increased even more. And then I pursued my BSc. I finished, I learned how to cook, and yeah, I would not say I was the champ and the topper of that, but yeah, I was not bad. I was good, and so we added the chopped tomatoes, right? Only a little bit, half the amount of the onions which we have used. Suppose we have used half a kilo of onions, so only around 250 to 300 grams of onions are, sorry, not the onions. We have used half a kilo of onions, so only 250 to 300 grams of tomatoes are more than enough. Now, as in went the onions, as in went the tomatoes. So now the tomatoes are getting cooked. Our ginger garlic paste is getting cooked. Now we'll have to wait, as the tomatoes are going to get a little lessen, a little shrunken, a little cooked in order. So then would be the time to add our marinated chicken pieces, right, which are right here, which are ready to be going into the kadhai, right? So as you can see, the masalas are nicely cooked. The oil is almost getting separated from the masala. So this shows that this is the time to add the chicken pieces to it. In goes our chicken pieces, right? Nicely. You just have to fry the chicken pieces nicely, as it was already marinated for a good period of time, so it doesn't require much of the cooking, just like the mutton do. Comparatively to the red meat and the mutton, the chicken pieces are pretty much soft and they require a little less time to cook, to get tender, right? And now you can see, to just get this nicely fried up. Once this gets fried up, then we'll have to add our poppy seed paste and our coconut paste, and to finish our Andhra style chicken curry. Hi, welcome back. So as you can see, the chicken starts to get tender, starts to get nicely cooked. The oil you can see getting separated from chicken shows that it is cooking, right? And now just we'll have to cover up this chicken. You'll have to be careful because the pieces are soft. If you are a little harsh with them, you might break the pieces and you might spoil our decoration. So now is just the time coming. Then we'll have to add the poppy seed paste and we'll have to add the coconut paste before we cover this mixture up for a nice steam cooking. Right? This is almost the time. So in goes our poppy seed paste and of course our coconut paste. And you can see a wonderful light yellow color which has come upon this beautiful marinated chicken on the heavenly golden fried onions. right? Just we will have to wait this mixture to bubble away a little. By the time, it is up to you. If you want to add a little bit of more red chili powder, you can add to it before we put this under a lid and let it cook onto the low flame for about 10 to 15 minutes. So beautiful Andhra style chicken curry is bubbling away, and this is the perfect right time to just put it under a lid. Turn the flame to slow, and the clock says 8:50. Let it just be slowed down for around 10 to 15 minutes, and we'll get back with the most amazing and most unique, the coriander and mint leaf decoration, because this is the one of the very few dishes which calls for the coriander and mint leaves both used together along with our beautiful crushed curry leaves. Yeah, we are right back. So now is the time to check on our chicken. Please, my apologies for the plates and all, because I don't cook much at home, and that is why the things you can see is not so well organized. My apologies for that. So this now seems to be tenderized, right? How should you check? You need a toothpick and just prick a toothpick onto one or two of the pieces, and you'll find out whether it's done or whether there is more time required for our chicken, right? So get onto one of the fat pieces. Yeah, easily toothpick went in and easily it came out. Okay, went in and came out into this as well, and it went in and came out onto this side as well. I believe now it is almost done. By the time we have some nice finely chopped coriander over here, and also some finely chopped mint leaves, because this calls for both of them to be used together.